Alright, what up guys? I'm back. I figured I'd start recording after the loading screen this time so y'all didn't have to hear me while we wait 10 hours for it to load. So, everybody's asking me about the new Barbarians, what I think about them. The real answer is I don't know. I seen on the Boss 100 Willful One is 14-0, and they're using the Barb team on defense. My Barb team does not have a lot of star power. Theirs is pretty much done. I would love to have got this guy as an opponent, but for the past 2 days, or however long these barbs have been out, I had been refreshing and refreshing. I should have recorded that, but, I mean, I'm not always in a situation where recording is great, considering that I live on the move, but, I refreshed probably, I don't know, 1 max worth of days, and 2 million coins, and lots of hours, because every hour or so you get a new opponent, and I would just wait, and then I would wait, and then I'd wait. And they'd all be good opponents, like, don't get me wrong, they'd be like 5-6s, 5-7s, but they just would not be barbs. Like, no matter what, I just could not get barbs. The best barbs that I fought was 3 barbs and a Solaris, and I got my ass kicked because I did not know that the green barbarian gives his allies the ability to not die in 1 turn, or for 1 turn, I guess, but I wasn't paying attention. Maybe his Solaris went next and just healed his guys back up, but either way, I got slaughtered because I couldn't get my shade in anybody. So, I can't turn 2 possess when they start off with Baylog, even if I could have killed his guy. So I didn't bring Iku and try to turn 2 possess. I ended up trying to take, like, Shade Hopper and Shade Hopper and Agnon and Solaris against his 3 barbarians and Solaris, and I didn't win. So why I'm going to make this video is I figured you guys can see what I do when shit like this is going on in Dungeon Boss. Like this, I can't tell you what I think about barbs because there's just too much information. Like, it's not like they just made a barbarian and we're gonna see how he plays in the meta and how he mixes up with things. They changed 3 other heroes completely. Like, they're completely different reworked heroes. And then on top of that, they brought out a legendary, like, hero to give them a team. So there's just so many Sindris, so many, you know, things that are going on between those heroes that how could anyone know exactly what they're about unless they had, you know, the information ahead of time? They couldn't. You don't know. So, I mean, maybe Willful One, he's just in a situation where he's got a lot of nice ruins and he could just say, hey, I wonder if they're good because, I mean, why the hell would Dungeon Boss have made them if they weren't good? And boy, is he reaping some rewards if that's the case. I mean, he's 14-0 and who knows? Or he's 14-0 because every noob and their mom, like myself, wants to fucking fight Barb. So if we see a Barb team that's ruined good, we're going to be like, oh yeah, and run in there and not know what the hell we're doing, and we're just going to feed you another one of those W's. So, I mean, that's what that is. Well, I mean, my Barbs, like I was saying, they're not that good on stars, but since they're the new thing, and I did exactly what I said I was going to do in the last video. In the last video, I told you guys I was going to make my defense Shade Hopper and Lady Nimrel and Hansuk, and I was like, I didn't really care as long as it smacks somebody's face off. I just want it to be like 50-50 or something like that. And oh, and by the way, last week I got 44th place or 46th place in Boss 100 during the Dark Week PvP. I even was able to save some gems, I guess. But I'm 7-16. That's like 25% almost in my mind. You know, it's worse than 25%, but that's a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Because they just made some new heroes, and now all the ruins on my defense, besides Shade, because he's on my main team, are up for grabs to play with, to work with, along with all the ruins that I've showed you on those other heroes, you know, that I keep my shit naked. I got all those ruins on the side, so I mean, what better way to find out about barbs than let's go put them together. Let's see what we got. I know I got some nice power on Lady Nimril and everything, but I got this feeling that barbs are not about power. I keep reading all this rage. So my guess would be rage gets better over time since it resets. It says it resets when you enter a dungeon. Well, PvP, you're in there for a long time, so it sounds to me like you can reap some mad benefits if you can keep your heroes alive. So, I don't have a whole lot of, like, lifesteal ruins, but I'm really thinking that defense, lifesteal might actually be something that sounds good on barbs, because I want my barb to stay alive so that this rage crap can happen so that everybody and their brother can get, you know, boost. The reason why I slang everybody and your brother is because I don't really know anything about the barbs yet to tell you, like, what everybody and their brother is going to get from being on the same team. I mean, here's one right here. We'll start with Baylog. He's only 4-star, but who cares? His abilities, it looks like he's gonna silence everybody. He's gonna rage, adds 10% damage per stack. Alright, so that means he's gonna get stronger as the rage stacks up. So when I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, man, he's a tank. Like, it says he's a tank. I've never really played with him, so I want to beef this motherfucker up to stay alive. Why? Because it sounded like he's just like Gortas. He's going to get stronger as the game goes on, so I want to beef him up, man. And one thing that sounds cool about that, man, and these little one remaining Seeker things are going to eat me alive, because I don't think I have a single Barb Seeker, so that Dungeon Buff might have just been putting me at work with this event, you know. It might, like, they did exactly, it's hilarious, they did exactly what I was talking about in my last video where I was saying, you know, I don't care what Dungeon Boss does, they could make the heroes at the bottom of my roster the next best thing, and I'll fucking level them up and I'll boss 100 with them. And maybe they're gonna make me eat my words, because maybe that's what's going on right now, so let's find out, because I was on the boss 100 when they came out. I don't know, I think in the beginning of the week, I already had the meta solved. There's nothing to eat 5-8, whatever. I mean, the best fight I had so far this week was Starscream, and he's just like Sapitas. He's got more ruins than he knows what to do with. He's got his Gortusk stacked to the damn roof, so that when you just turn 1, link his Gortusk, and you drop him on his head, when you go inside of him, turn 2 with Shade, his opponent, or your opponent's team, is getting a DR bonus from their own Gortusk, of course, that you've stolen, but that's irrelevant, because what you're going to do is you're just going to normal tap them after you stole their Gortusk, and then let them beat the shit out of their own Gortusk just to get that uber elite ruin stacked, superhero stacked Gortusk back up in momentum, just so he can run their whole team over with, you know, his moves. It's an easy win when they do it that way, whereas it's a very hard win if Fear Beasts on defense have Gortusk in first, or if they have... the reason for that is because Gortusk is just free Ziku right off the rip and stop turn 2 possess just like that. Or they have a shit ton of attack on Solaris, so that way your Agnon is dead when there's no turn 2 for Agnon. So, I mean, after he kills somebody, he's just dead. And then you can't beat them the way I do when they're frozen, you know, or... So... I'm getting off track. Just put life ruins on your Gortusk enough so that when he's on a team with 3 other beasts and his life is getting boosted based off of his being on a beast team by a lot, as long as you have enough ruins on him to make that boost matter enough, Agnon won't be able to kill him. Which means if I link your Gortusk with my turn 1 and then I try to dump him on his head and he still lives, I just got a big fat L because I brought in the wrong team. Because I have to check your ruins and make sure that's not going to happen before I enter. Maybe that's why not a lot of people run Shade turn 2 possesses, because you have to think. You got to think about which guy you want to possess. You got to think, like, you got to know a lot of shit. You got to know when to sandbag your fear attack on your first move, your haunt. You got to know when to do that. It might be turn 5 when you're first casting that move, and why are you casting it? Because you got Grog at, like, barely any health. So you just tap him, he's gone. So... anyway, to start off, we're going to start off with this Baylog. I want to get his defense up. I mean, I got tons of these. I'm going to start with this. I'll put one of them there. Not that monsters even matter, but, I mean, maybe. Wait, I should probably go read some more of his abilities, too, before I start ruining him any farther and screw myself. So we know he's going to silence. I want him first in my first spot. I want to shut off everybody. If I was possessing somebody else's barbarians, like say I was using my team and I was going to try and go after a barb, I would definitely go after Baylog. Why? Because when you get in him, you can just silence your fucking opponent from doing the rest of that queer-ass rage stuff they were about to do. So, I mean, that's where I'm leaning towards that, but I don't know. We'll find out. His next move, Rage Hard, force enemies to target single attacks on this hero and boost max health by 27%. Starts powered. Rage increased health boost by 15%. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely, that sounds like he's even going back into the first move. Like I said, we want him defense really high. But now, not just do I want him defense, I want health on him. So now I regret even putting the last ruin that I just put on this guy. But I only got so many health ruins, so maybe I should read them all before I ruin anybody. So I'm going to stop right now before I go broke, because it's not cheap to take off these ruins. Alright, so let's not get ahead of myself. Let's go back. This guy, read his stats too, man. You gotta educate yourself before you make decisions, because life is about choices, decisions, and consequences. So, education can help. I mean, gain rage when hit. I want this guy to be alive. He can't get hit if he's dead. Allied bars deal 20% extra damage for each stack of rage. Alright, yeah, I ain't never heard a tank built to be a tank. Like, when on a team with Drake, basic attacks have a chance of silence. But as I was getting ready to say, so far from like reading this guy, he even sounds like he was designed better than Gortusk. I'm not saying he's going to be better than Gortusk. I'm just saying, like, when I read what the word tank, and I get this mental representation of what I expect a tank's role to be, it sounds exactly like what I've been reading on this hero so far. You know, it's a guy who can take a hit and rewards his team for taking these hits, you know? It's not like he just took them cause, he took them for his teammates. And that sounds great, because he's going to take them, he's going to get rage, his rage is going to do things for people. So, yeah, defense and health is looking great on this guy so far. Now, melee physical attack. So, yeah, it sounds like he's at the end, he's going to be worth something. So this sounds like the reason why he's like this is because you're in this tooth and nail fight, and you're down like, oh, I got one guy left, and it's been a long fight, and everybody's dead, no one will win. It's like, cool, because now it's finally time for him, this tank who's been getting beat on forever, to fight back. It's like the kid who kept it all bottled up, finally he's going to swing out. So I'm getting where they go with this guy. I could ruin him now, I think, but I don't want to mess up and put a ruin on him that maybe one of these other barbs is going to need, you know? Like, but so far, man, if you're out there and you're listening, your Baylog, in Lost Jumper's opinion, or Edward Allen Walsh, which is who I am, Jumper's who I play. So, Lost Jumper, his Baylog is going to have defense, health, fourth stat as the highest priority that I want on him. And other than that, I want survivability. I don't care what his damage is going to be. I don't care how much damage he does. I don't care what his crit chance is. I don't care about anything other than come try to knock my Baylog out so that my team can get stronger. Like, that's how I suggest you ruin yours. I mean, I could be an idiot because I go out on a limb and I'm telling you all this stuff before finding out the hard way that I'm wrong, you know? So if you watch my video and you see me ruin up these barbs and you sitting here thinking I'm stupid, it's probably because you and me don't communicate, and if you had communicated with me, I'd probably give a shout out to you as I ruin my barbs. But I was in the chat yesterday for over 3 hours talking about barbs, talking about, you know, the barb teams, and it was just all nobody knows nothing. So, I mean, the ones who know something, maybe they keep it top secret, like they're going to do something with it, like take over the fucking PvP. Yeah, right. Okay, you're right. We can all watch Boss 100 replays. So, no matter what the team's doing, you're no cool to think you're better than anybody because you know something that they don't know. Like, the faster we spread knowledge of how to get ahead in the game, the faster the game gets ahead. Meaning these devs can't make better heroes if we can't figure out how to use the heroes we already got. Which is why I get pissed off when I see all these Band-Aid patch heroes. Like, oh man, everybody's crying, somebody's too good, so we made a hero to counter a hero to counter a hero to counter a hero. Meanwhile, we forgot that that hero that countered that hero has now been screwed since this update, and it went back and it messed everything up. Yeah, I'm not into Band-Aid patches, man. I'm into, like, let your players suck at using those heroes and try to teach your players how to play better. Don't give them no easy way out. But at the same time, if I'm the company, I do want to give you easy ways out because I want you to click that buy button so that you'll solve your problems with a little bit of that coin change from mommy, you know? But anyway, I don't want to talk for 10 hours, but maybe you guys, you know, don't have anybody else who's talking to you about barbarians, so you're going to love being able to just come here and listen to some barbarian talk from a guy who knew just as much as you did, maybe, when the barbs started. Like, I don't have this huge guild chat like everybody's telling me, yo, man, I got 10 replays of, you know, 5-8 teams where my barb team just destroys them. Like, I don't have a fucking clue, man. Like, anyway, this guy's a caster. I always wanted to play with this guy anyway, mainly because he was immune to spirit or not spirit, I mean fire, but I never went and messed with him because his stars were low, and I was telling myself, like, last month I need to work on him, and I'm glad I did because I got him to 4-star in that month just from acquiring his tokens from his dungeon. But then, so funnily, last week I didn't buy any of his tokens because I was busy trying to level up Lady Nimral's epic with my honor, and Hansuk, which I call Han Solo, with his epic to the last level. So I wasted all my honor, and then I didn't get these barbarian tokens that flying around. That I don't know. I guess if I was educated in a week ahead of time and knew there was some shit going on, I'd have been alright. But let's see. So he's got gains rage when hit by enemies. Well, yeah, okay, wait a minute. So it sounds like Baylog. Like, defense out so far. Will attack an enemy anytime a burn debuff is applied to them. Alright, well that's cool because I got lots of burn ruins that are like I got like improved burn ruins. Like, I mean, so maybe I get to use some of those welfare ruins that I'm always talking about in a decent spot, you know? I don't mind using improved ruins. Y'all seen that badass one I had on Iku, little skill burning skin dodge. I'm not sure how in deep I want to go on my ruins. Like, I was thinking maybe I'm gonna strip ruins off of anybody who's not Shade, Agnon, Solaris, or Iku, since that's my main team, because in a week, if Barbs, you know, can't hold, and there's holes in them, meaning like there's somebody for me to start possessing because it's not a full Barb team or something, I'll be right back on my main team, man, exploiting the meta with Shade, and then as I come across a full Barb team that I can't exploit the meta with, that I can't jump in somebody's body, I'll just use a different team, man. I was just talking in the last video about how my Furno's on, like, welfare gear. When I'm thinking, how do I counter Barbs, I'm thinking, Barbs sound like they play right into Furno. I mean, Furno's Wildfire will remove buffs, so if these, like, I'm 2 heroes in, and it sounds like Furniture will wreck either of their days, except for old Ignis over here, who says, bring it, because I'm immune to fire. But, old Baylog over there sounds like he wants, he wants nothing to do with it. Agnon sounds like he'll be really good against these guys, because you're going to be stacking on the roof with some defense, or at least I will. Maybe you're going to do something else, but, if they ain't alive, they ain't doing nothing, I'll tell you that, from the sounds of what I'm reading here. Boosted damage. Okay, I like boosted damage. Allied barbarians gain rage when dealing damage to burn targets. Okay, so far, I just want to get these guys burning, and I don't want to die, between the 2 heroes that I've read. Ranged fire attack on all enemies. Sounds like this is how I get them burning. Allies gain a chance to burn on a basic attack for 3 turns. Rage adds additional chance to burn. So it sounds like if I'm going to smash skill in so far anywhere on here, this guy might need some, because he's going to help me get this burn going to benefit the rest of the team. So skill, I mean, a little piece could go anywhere, I guess, because everybody needs a chance to burn, right? Ranged spirit attack for 1489 damage that drains 1 energy, steals all buffs, and adds them to the caster. Rage adds additional energy to allies. Ranged fire attack on target enemy for 1986 range damage with a chance to burn. Rage adds 20% more damage per stack if target dies. Corpses removed. That's what kind of shit I mean right there. Like, corpses removed, like, I wonder who that's for. Like, Solaris, like, come on, man, like, you don't have to, can't you make a new hero without having to, like, oh, what are we gonna do about Solaris? Like, I don't know, man, just heroes shouldn't have counters to other shit in them, like, just take that comma, corpses removed off, man. Like, we got enough ways to remove corpses, alright? Like, every 33% of the heroes in the game can remove corpses, and 22% can bring back like, Solaris was unhealthy, it sounds like, in development. She was really healthy on me for playing. Like, I love playing with Solaris. Solaris is a lot of fun. She always brings back my team. I get to use attack guys. They die, bring them back. Like, Solaris is so much fun. The noobs are always crying about her, so it makes you want to play with her even more. But I bet in the development world over there on the side of Thunder Boss, it must have been crazy because, look, when it comes to updating heroes and making new heroes, Solaris is like an STD infected in their development. Like, they can't even develop something new without a little remnants. Like, oh yeah, we still got AIDS from Solaris. Look, it shows up. Remove some corpses so Solaris can't destroy what we just created. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry that happened, but I think your all's best bet was just to tell everybody, shades the counter to Solaris. Oh, I've been doing it for over a month, with a 95% win rate every week, just raking up trophies, just eating the metal with a shade. Like, God. Now it's like, I can't eat these barbs, though, so we'll see. Alright, so far, this guy, he does some damage, it sounds like. He also does some burn, so he does 3 things. He does burn, he needs to survive, and he can do some damage. So, I say damage because we gotta find out how we're gonna beat the people. Like, I'm planning to make this team my defense. That's what I'm aiming for. I just seen a guy who's boss 114-0. Like, if you don't think that's got me wondering, like, oh, they must be good. Like, duh. Alright, next bar. We got 2 more left. This is a new one, too, so who we say for last? Abigail? That's okay, though, because Abigail's the one that had me the most excited, because all of a sudden she's a fast hero. And since I had been playing up until, I would say Gortusk, maybe a little bit before Gortusk, who was before? No, Furno. Up until Furno, this game was so quick in PvP, man. Meaning, like, you could run your raids out in, an hour and a half and then you had to figure out what you're going to do with the rest of your day. Whereas now, you can spread out PvP throughout the whole damn day if you really wanted to, because you can just take time. But as a Furno, it seemed like the devs were slowing down the gameplay in PvP. And I thought that was good because since I had been playing slow heroes, were all but pretty much useless, man, because you already knew you was going to win or lose before they even got to go, so they're just pretty much either like win mores or the reason why you lost. Meaning, if you had a tank on your team and you won, or not a tank, if you had a slow hero on your team and you won, you probably would have won with somebody else there, and you just won more. Like, you won more than you would have without him. But if you had him there and you lost, it was probably because you needed something else there. So slow heroes were pretty much becoming where you see how I work. I don't put ruins on somebody who's not useful, which meant pretty much, I know, like, maybe Dungeon Boss watches me with my heroes every time. I'm like, the ones I don't use are the ones shit's going on with. Like, if he's not putting any ruins on his guy, it's definitely telling these developers something like, hey, why should I play with your shitty hero? Okay, I'm not. And then I'll turn around, next month, and the same heroes that I've basically have said that about, or the ones that I defy, like, I push them to the bottom of my list, I won't even get their damn tokens, I'll miss them on purpose, like, I won't even take the free ones back when Igorok, like, when I started playing, I hated Igorok so much, I wouldn't even take the free tokens. I was just like, get these motherfuckers out of here, I don't want them. I don't want nothing to do with that piece of garbage. I hated them that bad. That's my way of making a statement to anybody who pays attention. This guy sucks, he needs help. I feel that way about Pontifex, man, because he looks so cool and everybody wants to play with him and he's legendary and he's like the only legendary in the honor summon. Make the motherfucking best guy you can get in the honor summon at least good, please. Like, in the honor summon is the PvP portal, right? Like, shouldn't one of the best PvP heroes be the best hero you can get from the PvP portal? I mean, I might just be, maybe I'm an asshole for saying that, but that's how I feel about it, so that's who I'd like to see get a epic and an upgrade. It's just Pontifex, but yeah, everybody that's watching or listening is probably like, yeah, Lost Jumper and Ed Walsh says that because he plays his ass off with Shade, and if he gave another thing to go with Shade, look out. So, I mean, who knows? Let's get to this guy before I talk everybody's ears off. He's armored, gains rage when hit. Jesus, I guess every one of them gains rage with hit. I mean, they've been out for a while. I did cruise through this once or twice, and I was intimidated. That's the best word. When there was just so much new stuff at once, and I was overwhelmed, man. I was scared. I was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta learn all this stuff. I gotta read all this stuff, and I just avoided doing it. I put it off, and I just went straight to the chat. Like, somebody tell me something, so I don't have to do any work. And here we are, it's been like 2 days now, Barbs are out, and I don't know dick, so I decided I'd make a video of teaching myself, educating myself, that way somebody else who didn't know dick come in here, now you know just as much dick as I know, somebody can make that into a GIF, knowing how much dick I know, fucking run that shit back in 7-second replays and run me right out of this place. Immune to taunt and provoke. That's pretty damn boss. I've been waiting for Dungeon Boss to put that mod on a ruin, and honestly, I think we're missing one more corrupted heart ruin, the green one. Shout outs to Dungeon Boss if any of your developers watch this video. Edward Allen Walsh believes that Lost Jumper deserves a green heart ruin's last mod to say ignore enemy taunts. Or provoke. Just, that should be the 4th stat. I mean, when you make it, and you put something worse on it, I'm just going to be asking why. And at least now I'll be able to say, like, well, you better at least not watch my video then, right? Because I gave you a way better idea than this bullshit. And this is what we got. Like the purple one, right? I'll explain my thoughts on that purple one real quick while I'm here. I think the purple heart ruin could have been amazing, but they were just so scared 5 of them were going to go into Shade and ruin their game that they had to put some shit like disease on there, man, so that it couldn't be stacked multiple freaking times. That's what I think happened, but I think they've got themselves in a worry hole because Shade switched straight to HP for me actually I switched to defense before I switched to HP. It was when Agnon came out that I went all HP. So when Gortus came out, my Shade went all defense. Then when Agnon came out, I went all HP, and then I realized that all HP wasn't good enough. I had to bring in some defense, so I brought in just enough defense to beat every team that I could, and then enough life to not die to Agnon, to be able to link all those buffs off Corrupted Heart Ruins turn 1, and then when I possess for 3 or 4 turns in a long match, when I come out, my Shade not only has like all these buffs that it stole before getting possessed, and that I put on it with Iku and everybody before possess, it also has like 20,000 health and is ready to tango, even if there's 3 dudes left. And maybe even tango long enough to link again, and then possess again, and then, oh my god, I wish I'm recording on those videos. That's why the future can only come, I didn't have a recorder, so maybe we'll get some entertaining shit going on in Dungeon Boss, because that's really all it takes to get players, man, is you gotta interest them, and I think Dungeon Boss is getting better, even though people are leaving it. I just think it's because those same people that are leaving it, I don't know, they probably leave all the hard shit in their life, like getting through shit that's boring, but maybe they found a better game. Maybe they went to Fortnite. If I wasn't in the situation that I'm in Dungeon Boss, you might have lost me. I'd go to Fortnite, play it. But I'm not, I don't have a jail cell right now. I don't have a Xbox situation or PlayStation situation. All Barbarian allies gain 15% damage reduction per stack of rage. Okay, cool. So he's gonna help all these barbs stay alive. And allies can't die. Alright. So far, as I've read 3 of these barbs, I feel like all I want to do is just stack defense, health everywhere. Maybe some skill on my caster guy. And then I start asking myself, I'm like, yeah, but Ed, how do you kill anybody? Who's gonna kill these people? I don't know. We got one left. So maybe Abigail is just like, I got that, I'm gonna kill everybody. Or maybe, I just thought about this, just maybe that's what will happen on turn 10. On turn 10, if I'm still alive and I got all this rage, maybe I'll kill somebody. I don't know. So maybe I don't need an attacker. Like, I thought that was what was wrong with the Furno Lily team back when it was Gortusk, Gortusk, Lily, Furno, Solaris. It was just pretty much like, you guys I get what you're doing over there. You ain't dying. That's what I get it. That's what you ain't dying, right? Okay, cool, so I'll just come in and I'll bring a team that ain't dying either, and then I'll bring Shade on that same team that ain't dying, and then I'll just start possessing them one at a time till they're gone. Yeah, that's what I did. But then Agnon came out and it was able to switch that whole game strategy up and give them an attacker, and then Starscream already made you, well aware of how that thing just leveled, man. You put Ruins on it and you just leveled. Why? Because defense AI's a retard. Like, I mean, Agnon's almost never gonna kill the guy Agnon needs to kill at the time. Like, they got a Hopper on their team. Okay, well, why can't the AI just be programmed that if they bring only one guy whose body can be eaten by Hopper, then that's the guy that Agnon should go for first. He should go right for him. Not an Iku, not a anything that can't die, not a Solaris, he should go straight for, grab that guy's Furno, put it on his head so your Hopper can eat it, but the AI doesn't do that. So if your demon can stay alive, the longer every turn is one more turn for you to use your brain to beat the AI that doesn't have a brain. So the longer you can draw the fight out, the better. That's why Furno Lily is a no-brainer for a lot of people with great Ruins. Because it's hard to make mistakes if your only real course is to just outlast your opponent and make enough right choices and allow them. If you provide your opponent 600 choices and they're only making the right one out of 4 times, you're going to do way better than if you only provide them 4 choices and they're making one, because you just let them bury themselves with more choices if they're suck at choice making. Alright, now, armor piercing melee attack on target enemy for whatever, rage adds additional hits, so I'm looking towards, I want to get these rages up, and I want to get them fucking boosted from rages. But just like I was talking earlier about how Furno sounds like he'd be really good against all this rage stuff, especially if I'm going to sit here and stack defense, health on everybody, and think that survive until the 10th turn of a fight with a bunch of rage is going to be how I kill my opponent's team. Well, if that's my game plan and then they come with a long, slow team too and they bring Furno, well, he's going to make me have no rage, and then how do I get their heroes off the board? I don't, and then they just slowly take mine off the board. So now when I'm reading these barbs, I'm just scared on how do I kill people. Like, I want you guys, how am I going to kill you? Which one of these guys is breaking faces? Revenge attacks. This guy sounds to me a little bit like Han, man. So maybe his ruins are a lot like Han. So okay, maybe I can get some damage off. I'm gonna try and build that guy up for some damage, right? I need to ask myself, who's the most valuable long-term barb? Meaning, when I got these 4 guys on a team, if I myself could pick which one could take the most damage and still be alive, who would it be? And I guess I want it to be Baylog, man. Where is Abigail? Did I run back? Is she not even 70? Wait, no, she's 6-starred. And I'm sorry if my stuff cuts in and out again, guys. Like, I don't want to drop my phone and break it and not be able to give you guys content, because I dropped my phone hiking in Arizona, and I was going to do content back then, and it really put me back. I had to save up money to get another phone that was capable of recording and playing and doing all kinds of things at the same time. And I'm usually two-handing it, and I don't want it to, I'm probably covering the mic, when I shouldn't be, just because number 1 priority is don't drop me. Number 2 priority is make sure they can hear me, but I need to maybe find a way to where I can hear myself to know if you guys are hearing me alright. I don't know. Or I could end up like I did when I made the last video and be talking to myself, for 7 minutes and you guys not even know where Alright, what is going on? Where's my... There we go. Abigail. Please, Abigail. Be the guy that knocks everybody's teeth in. Increase crit chance. That's my jam. Y'all know my jam is crit chance. Like, okay. Now give me some ruins that boost crit multiplier, and then we got a real game on our hands. Give me something that says plus 50% crit multiplier damage. That's not a whole lot, right? Like, damn, let me find out I'm inventing ruins. Gain rage when hit by enemies. Yeah, you all have that. Buffs attack on any crit. Alright. Please tell me she can hold a yellow ruin. Yes! Yes! I can use my 4,500 gold ruin, or gem ruin that I bought. Sorry if I tongue tie and get... Oh, shoot, they got fireworks going on, man. I might even have to pause my video for all this, but... Guys, I was interrupted by a fireworks show. I mean, if it ain't something, it's something else. So what did we read about her stats again? I can't even remember now. Buffs attacks on crit. That's right. So she's going to attack first. All barbarian allies gain defense up whenever they gain rage. Alright, that's cool. So far, she looks like she is the girl who's going to be giving us some damage, man. Buff team... Okay, here's where we get our damage. I should have known this because this is what she's always done, is buff team attack. But I did notice it just slipped my mind when I was questioning how are we going to kill stuff earlier. Like, but... What did I say? You know, twice now. Furno. I'm gonna fight Furno. You know, Furno's everywhere. Furno is definitely a top 10 hero. Furno is in the meta. Furno comes across the opponent's screen, you know, a lot. You see him a lot. So, if I'm going to take these barbs in, I got to have the means to be able to handle, like, hey, you know you're not going to have any rage. Like, hey, you know you're not going to have this 86% attack buff because you got a little wildfire on you. So, hey, I don't have a lot of blue freaking ruin on my EQ, the cleansing corrupted heart ruin. But since it sounds like the barbs have a weakness already, which is wildfire, cleanse could be a really good ruin mod on this barb team. Whereas, like, I may not have them, but you guys out there may have them. So my suggestion would be put some cleanses anywhere you can fit them, because there's a chance that you could be wildfired and your cleanse could just get rid of the wildfire and then get you back to raging up again. So, I mean, yeah, get you raging. Let's see if we can get raging. So maybe if like I said, if I'm using this team, even to play with it, to play test, to give you guys content or whatever, maybe I will take a ruin from EQ to put on there just to play with. I might have to make the playing with this team tomorrow video since I talk so much, but hopefully we can at least accomplish ruining it up in this video, or at least getting majority of my ruins on before my phone battery dies and calls it a to be continued. And shout outs to anybody who's subscribed to me so far. You know, bless you. I appreciate it. I'll do my best to keep you interested. You know, I'm not trying to be your teacher, but I will teach you anything you don't know, hopefully, that I knew and you didn't. I don't have any intentions to withhold information, so if I know something, don't think I ain't telling you just because my answer sounds stupid. Like, maybe I just don't know. That's why my answer sounds stupid. Like, you people ask me about barbs, and I didn't give you anything. Well, I mean, honestly, like, I seen barbs and I fucking wanted to cry, because I was like, wow, I gotta learn all this shit. Why can't you just stop and let me win all the time? But then I'd be going against what I said, which is, you know, it's about adapting, guys. We gotta adapt and get these W's. And I'm gonna adapt with no ruins, which means I know somebody out there had to feel intimidated the way that I felt when we looked at these new barbs. You had to feel just overwhelmed and there's too much to figure out. And just, you didn't even want to, you know, you're gonna leave it to somebody else. And now that's what I'm trying to do, man, is help that same person playing, that same player, we're all players, that same person that doesn't know, hey, guess what, guys, watch my stuff, watch anybody's stuff. That's another thing that I really want to make sure everybody knows is, I don't want to limit anybody's brain. You learn from anywhere you can get it, which means don't just watch my YouTube content. You go watch anyone else's YouTube content. Like, honestly, today I was checking my subscribes. I wanted to make sure that they were going up. And I noticed that there's a new, well, not a new player, but a player that I've seen that's really good and always beating my ass when I go in his dungeon, you know, and he had elite ruins like the day elites came out, and I went in his dungeon and he ripped my face off with his beast team. Rolla 8 is his name, and I subbed him today. So, I mean, make sure you guys, you know, take a cookie piece from everybody, dude. Watch everybody. Watch Darth Craig. Watch Starscream. Watch anyone who's putting it up, man. You suck it in like a sponge. That way you can help me. That way you can help other players that are good. Like, the only way the community can make the game better is to get better. The game can't keep wiping noobs' asses forever, or nobody's going to come play this game. So, you know, quit handicapping people. I just got an argument the other day in a chat with somebody about guilds talking in a chat. Like, don't ask questions. Go to your guild chat to ask questions. That's the most narrow-minded crap I've ever heard, man. You ask anybody who can help you. You ask anyone. You get information anywhere you can get it. You know, that's like saying in a library, like, I won't go read a book on that shelf because Tammy stacks that shelf, or whoever the librarian is. You know, like, it's just retarded excuse, you know. People's ego, they want their guild to be better, I guess. I don't know. Just always get your info anywhere, and then share it when you get it, so that we can grow, so that we can make this game awesome, and get new players to come in and be like, what, this game rocks. Okay, Furious Charge, we're gonna buff the team. I'm scared of Inferno with this team so far. That's about it. Melee physical attack on a random enemy twice. Okay. Rage adds ally attacks on crits. Rage adds ally attacks on random enemies twice. At 4 stacks of rage, triggers Cry Havoc on a team with Baylog. Okay. And she attacks a bunch. So yes, I want to get my damage in on this girl and the green guy, I guess. That's where my plan is. That's where I'm going to get my damage. And then Rage Cage. Melee physical attack on target and a random enemy. Yes, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. Alright. So let's see what we can do now before my battery dies. Go back up here to old Baylog. Actually, no. We want to check these purple ruins first. Baylog is not... We know he's got 2. 2 purples. Where's the green guy and Abby? Did she have a... Well, no, her purple's going to be attack something. I'm talking about, I got to locate who's getting the defense HP ruin. Where the fuck are they? And nobody has commented on my language yet, so I still don't know. Alright, right here. He's going to get the best one, I guess. Let's go see what we can find. I want defense, health. See, I'm outside by, like, the bleachers filming this video, but I might have to go get, like, a phone charger and... Ooh. What is that? I didn't even know I had that. Well, I did, but I forgot all about it. I mean, that's definitely winning. But wasn't there just... Hang on, like, didn't we just get a ruin? That was a lifesteal ruin... from an event, like we did. I gotta find that. That's what I gotta do. Oh, by the way, so from what I've read to you guys so far, my opinion would be, if any of y'all out there were like me and you got a whole bunch of damage reductions just sitting around that you crafted and you ain't been able to use, like planners and stuff, these barbs sound amazing for planners. Like, you want them to live, you want them to rage up, you want them to take hits, and guess what? You probably don't want to bring a gore with them because you don't want me to take your gore and beat you to death with them. So you're gonna not be getting DR from gore, which means you might want to put some ruins on these guys that has some DR. Now we're gonna go track down that ruin that I was talking about. And this 1-star guy, I'm gonna get some stars on him by the end of this event, because I haven't even started yet. I've just been overwhelmed by the barbs. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna grind the shit out of this event. Like, this, it ain't even gonna happen. My guild's gonna do alright. We're gonna get a reward, and we're gonna feel happy. Why? Because I'm gonna make sure of it. Even though it's not just gonna be me. I'm way down. I was in like 20th place in my guild in event tickets the last time I checked. My guild is starting to get better than what I'm used to, that's for sure. It's just sad I don't even know anybody really in my own guild. So, it's pretty bad. Maybe one of these guys. Maybe somebody will come in and hurry up with my defense. Let's go ahead and... Suck them dry. Getting them naked. Now y'all know why I call this huge section over here on the left is my closet. I mean, it's where all the ruins go. Make my heroes naked. We're gonna go get Hans. We located. We knew where that yellow's going. Let's go ahead and get that yellow off of him and put that on Abby real quick. We know for a fact that's going to Abby. Actually, I'm gonna come on back and if he's got that warrior ruin, I'm gonna locate that, find that warrior. I think I put it on. I put it on. Wait a minute. Yeah, right there. All right. Yeah. I'm starting to feel confident, and I mean, I was kind of nervous, like my barbs are gonna suck because they're all little stars. So I mean, I'll be farming some stars lately, guys, because 4 stars don't cut it when now ruins actually are benefited by the stars. Like, I'm gonna be fighting 5-8 teams with some wax. Like, oh shit, she could have wore that one too, but we already said what? We said what? We said get on here and knock somebody out. And then we said the warrior ruin would be perfect for this broad since she's whacking. And fuck, I really wish I could get some skin ruins in this team somewhere. So do I have any? What do we got there? A superior power that nobody's using. Maybe I can mix that with a duelist and finish her. Oh yeah, she needed. Let's see how high her crit chance is before. 49. So I don't really need any more crit chance. And I don't need any skill, because I don't need to get any crit chance from skill either. But it would be funny that I got one, I'm like 1 point off, and that 1% would matter. Alright, let's go get our Gore-Tusk runes, see what he's got that we can borrow. Yeah, that's the one. Which barb should I put that on? I'm gonna put it on the green. No, the green guy. We don't want him to be defense. I'm thinking maybe this is what we want to put on. Shit. That's a good one. That's probably my best purple ruin I could put on the Barb team, since I think defense health is phenomenal. I'm gonna put it on Ignis maybe. I don't know, guys. I think my gut was trying to tell me that I need to put it on the green guy, but the green guy's like, he just hit. I thought he was where I said I was going to start trying to beat people up. Just one defense ruin won't kill him. Come on, where is my new barbarian guy? There we go. My little 1-star friend, come here. I just found a badass ruin I want to get you. What was it called? I should have looked at the name of it, shouldn't I? It was a superhero. No? I like that though. Where do I want to put that? That's Abby all day, ain't it? Yeah, that one's Abby all day. So let's go get Abby that rune. Abby's down at the bottom. I gotta learn where these barbs went. No, she's not at the bottom. Abby's the one at the top. What did we put her already then? I thought she was the one we're not gonna be loud with. Oh, we said she was gonna get an extra attack. Maybe we got this shit backwards. Yes, we want to spread burn with, what's his face? So we want him to have an extra attack. How about that? So we can have an extra chance to burn somebody. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now, where's my superhero ruin so we can knock some people out? Somebody's got to get knocked out. Then we go find, what's his face? The mage. Old Casterwad. You know, guys, I could probably spend Aether to get those seeker bonuses. Who knows? Maybe I'll make another video in a week when Barbs ain't even any good, and you'll all be like, damn, look at all that shit Jumper wasted trying to get his Barbs to be good, and they were bad by the time he even got set up. We said this guy's gonna get the Warrior Ruin. Oh, man. Should we just give him the other Warrior Ruin too to make our lives easier? Is that what Dungeon Boss is trying to tell me to do? Let me find out. We just needed this Dungeon Boss, like, he was going to spread our burn for us. One extra attack and an extra attack to spread some burn. But, oh, wait, somebody had a normal attack that did something we were reading. His normal attack had a chance to whatever. This guy's normal attack ain't even got a chance to burn. I'm over here trying to give him an extra chance to attack. Oh, what the fuck am I doing with myself? Who was the guy who got something with his tag? This guy could get the Warrior Ruin. I was gonna put a Guardian on him. Maybe I should give him the Warrior Ruin, guys. Damn. I don't know. The Warrior Ruin and the Blue Ruin should be what? The Green Ruins. I want to keep these fuckers alive. Give him a planner. And then we're going to give him the Warrior Ruin. That I put on. Wait, did his normal attacks say anything? Because if they did, we'll put them all on him. A melee, basic melee physical attack doing blah 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 base. Rage adds additional strikes on random targets. Okay, no, so it wasn't him. He'll just go like blam 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 blam. He's gonna hit a lot, isn't he? Let's get some lightning in there then. All these damn lightning ruins that I don't ever use. Spread that with your 6,000 hits that you're always doing. Green, we could steal Hans. Does he do anything on crit? This guy, like, we said we were gonna get our damage from him. Those, chance to revenge attacks. Okay. Immune to taunt. Yeah. I don't know then. I feel like if he's immune to taunt, I probably won't hit freaking Gortusk with him too much. So I have to take my ruins off. Han. Get back to the original plan, which is try to get our damage in from our green guy. So yeah, if you guys are keeping up with my goal, I don't remember what it was when we started, but this is why I think people are just too scared. Having a setup like mine costs you lots, but it really doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and put this there anyway, dude. We want her to smack teeth. That's the highest damage ruin. Now she's at 50. There's no more whatever. Plus, since she's the one, I only have one of these. The Seekers. I'm gonna put it on the green guy, I think, and then that way I'm gonna go ahead and stack the green guy up. Get that blue planner off of him I just put on there. Put that on Baylog. Put the one that I just took off of Han on him. So I'm going to be anxious to get his stars up too, because he's not going to hit very hard without these stars. You know, like that's all there is to it. If he's dying like getting his ass handed out when I make this team. I'm gonna take that blue off and put something even better there, like. Yeah, so let's do it like that. He's done. Almost. Let's go ahead and get his seeker on him. There we go. Get over here. Alright. Let's go. Steel Abby. What did she need? 2 reds. Where do we have our red damage ruins? Oh yeah, we stripped fucking Lady Nim. We should have them on our closet. And I'm just hoping and hoping that I can get it all in here before the battery cuts. We got it. So it's tossed up between the champion ruin or the power. That's not even 911 power, but I don't care. Remember, guys, none of this is in stone. I move ruins around a lot. I just want her to be able to kill some people. She's done. Alright, so 2 of them are done now. Now we gotta go back to find Baylog. And I think Hopper is probably holding on to a lot of goodies that Baylog can use. So let's see what we got up here on Hopper. Defense, health, damage, penetration. I'm going to go with this one instead. The old freezing skin is probably the best meat blue ruin I got. So we want fucking... Is that the only... There's only 2 blue spots in the Barb team. So that's worth noting, guys. Remember how I said that the cleanse would be great? If I'm going all in on Barbs, and I have to, meaning like if my Barbs were 6-star, I would go all in on them right now. I'd strip my shade and everybody, and I'd just jump right in on Barbs just to have fun. I think both those blue slots are supposed to be blue corrupted heart ruins. I think there's just no argument that having the ability to get rid of Wildfire is going to be better than anything else. Once again, that's my opinion. We want defense, health. Oh yeah, we found him his badass blue ruin we were going to put on him. Green. Let's see, we got an Aegis ruin that'll give him some meat. I have a giant life ruin somewhere on the elite one. Got a greater vampiric. Let's just try that. You guys probably want to see me put superiors on them, so yeah. Like, okay. Baylog has to survive. Let's go back to Hopper. Maybe we should have took the green one from Hopper too. I think that's where it's at. Then our Baylog, his little 4-star ass might be able to take a hit. We're gonna put an elite green on him. Alright. And, those are good ruins. They're gonna get used somewhere. The disease. I'm just gonna go ahead and strip my Hopper down, I guess. Nah, I'll just take the disease one for now. Get one back down here to Baylog, who needed defense, health. Let's make sure we don't got anything right here on Zom, because well, yeah, I ended up not putting Zom back on welfare just because, man, I'm getting lazier and lazier like every week, and this way I was just like, oh, well, if they got somebody who can freeze me, I'll just swap out my Solaris for Zom and run like Shade, Agnon, Iku Zom. Like, I don't know, man, I do some lazy stuff, but now that if I can acquire an audience, I'll tighten up my game and go back to boss mode, you know, where my Oh my god, I gotta prove I'm better. But I'm all about success, you know. And not just my own, man. I want everybody to be having success, because if my opponent's having success, then I'm getting their best game. And if I'm getting their best game, then I'm getting challenged, even though I talk about liking to be challenged, but when my brain's grinding gears and I'm in the middle of it, it ain't so fancy. Alright. So we do not have any health, defense up there. We probably got one right here, though. Probably got one right there. What's that? Defense, attack. Reduce damage from rogue. I don't even remember when I got that. What the hell is going on? Alright. So let's go. Oh, I know why. Yeah, they're all on shade. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. All my defense, health is on shade. Or, I mean, health. No, I don't know. Maybe not. Damn, I don't know that. Maybe it's in here somewhere. It's just on. Oh, I think it's graders, man. So, you guys are going to see where I make a decision, and please comment. Wait, oh, never mind. I was going to say, I'm going to make a decision to run a defense, health grader with no fourth mod over a superior champion, defense, attack, DR versus monster, just because I want the health on this guy right now. But, we got it right here. We got lifesteal also, so that worked out great. It's not a superior, but I'd rather have 2 of those than 2 of these, which maybe you disagree, so I don't know. I'm not saying that this ruin here is worse than this ruin. This ruin here is a way better ruin than this ruin. Just not for this guy. This is where I'd like to put the ruin that I like, a greater tactics. So, if I don't have, I might have an improved. That's some burning skin we were talking about earlier. So, it's this or this that I want there. The reason why I say that is because I haven't played with this team at all yet. And if I play with the team and find out that I just need 1 attack rune on this guy so that he's actually like Gore. Like Gore is way better with 1 attack rune than with none. Because after 4 momentum it actually matters. He turns that 1 into like a boatload of it. So maybe the same way with this guy. After a bunch of rage, you wish you had a superior duelist right here with 911 attack. So I'll find out. But as is, I'm going to just put a skin there, man. I want a burning skin. And I don't have the red corrupted heart one, or I'd put it there. Green survival. We already, oh yeah, we took it from Hoffer. We already got it. We're going to elite this guy up. So, I mean, when you come and you see my dungeon, I got elites and improves on the same guy. They probably don't think I know what I'm doing. Like, what am I doing? Them stats look awful. Maybe this one should be the damage penetration instead of the freeze, guys. I'm open to anything, man. Like, what I tell you all in my last video? If I don't know, ruin it up and run on in there and find out. We adjust our ruins as I go. I got 20-some mil, man. I might take ruins off these guys and put them back on 28 times. I know I can do that. Alright, so far we've got 1 defense spot on this guy, and we're running out of defense slots. We found out that he does not matter if he attacks twice. But this does look cool. I don't ever use it anywhere, but I'm thinking he needs a guardian. Like, he's a caster. And green and red, dude, is not easy to put, like, defensive-based strategies in. So, I mean, it's almost like dungeon bosses trying to force you to commit some part to attack there. I forget what I was doing. Yeah, we're looking for Furnos. I only use him in 1 fight, and that's Fear Beast, and since I'm going to be using my new Barb team... Alright, sorry about that, guys. My battery died on me. Now I got background fodder because I had to run to an outlet so that I could finish making this video so that I can get it up online before Barb Team's old news. Also, I would like to hurry up and be able to get this Barb team finished ruined before my 39-minute streak is over and we get to, you know, play with the Barb team and all. So, I'm out of breath because I was trying to get it done, or get a charger and, you know, make everything quick. So, where was I? I know we had just taken a ruin off of somebody. Abigail's finished. We were doing the last guy, which was the caster. We're getting him a guardian ruin. I probably didn't do it yet, did I? We were going to take it off Furno. The reason why I said we would take it off Furno is because the only team I even use Furno and Ice Bloom for is Fear Beast. And not all Fear Beasts, because lately I've been exploiting the Fear Beast people that don't know how to ruin their guys. And once again, I'm sorry about anything you guys hear in the background, but Fear Beasts that don't ruin their Gore-Tusk right, I don't have to switch teams. I can just run my main team in Shade, Agnon, EQ, Solaris, and just exploit them. It's the ones where I can exploit them. Those are the ones that I have to free Solaris for 2 turns to win. So that's how I handle that matchup. So now that I don't need, or I'm going to run Barbarians in against Fear Beast because we want to test Barbarians, which means I'm going to be running this Barbarian team I'm ruining up right now against anything. I just want to know how good it is. So there's no need for this ruin to be sitting on Furno right now if I'm not even going to use him in that fight anyway. There's also no reason for either of these to be on Furno because I'm not going to use him in... Ooh, I forgot I switched his ruins since the last video. Where would I put that? Or even that? Alright, let's see. Let's just get the Guardian back to our hero and figure it out from there one step at a time. Alright, we had stated that you can't get any real survivability in these ruin setups. I mean, red and green is hard. You can put plenty in purple and yellow. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to put his ability to stay alive right here in yellow and purple. That's where a lot of my better... let's see, we got the Warrior Ruin is defensive on purple. I wish the yellow one, I wish the purple one had the same stats as the yellow one, man. But, I mean, this is where I'm going to make the choice, I think, to run that instead of this. But, yeah, because, like, the only monster I'm thinking of is, like, Koros, and he can't even take fire damage. So, I mean, what do you got? I go rocks. Like, I don't know. We'll just put this there, I guess, and if something better... Or no, wait. We were just on Ice Bloom earlier, and for the same reason I don't need the ruins on Ice Bloom at this moment, because we're going to be testing the Beast team. The reason why I'm not taking the ruins off of Shade and all of them is because it's my way of saving myself like 4 million coins. But... yeah, we could probably find out a lot better information if I would fully commit to you guys and trying to provide you guys information, because I myself would gain the information too, but I'm just selfish and I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to come off my main attack team, and because I'm laying claim to it, I mean, the only person I know been using it as long as me is Healy Khan, or however you pronounce that little guy's name. I think he's... he used to be in our guild. I don't know which guild he went to now. He was in the potatoes or something. We took the purple ruin off of Ice Bloom. It's going to give us defense from rogues. I want some damage in his red, and I want damage in his green, I think. But crit chance was all Abigail, so I don't think he needed any crit chance. I really just think, you know, we're going to benefit the most of these guys being alive. So that green ruin is going to be more survivability. It's going to look funky because I use graders when I have superiors, but it's because I want these freaking mods, man. I was talking about it the other day. You know, I know what it's like to have to use a ruin just because you want a certain stat. And then I went and I just grabbed that, so... Reduce damage from rogue. That, I guess that's going to help us, I don't know. We're going to go steal that life ruin and put it there. From Inferno. And then we're going to get this one. And the reasoning on this is like, when I read these guys, you were there when I just read them. I don't even remember what all I said about them, but I just know that I had remembered that I was going to decide to get my damage towards my opponent from Abby and the green new guy. And this isn't either of them, so I'm just ruining him to survive. I feel like I don't want him dead before he gets to do all that cool stuff that he was saying that he did. So let's check these stats. Yeah, he's only got 22 crit chance, so it's not going to hurt my feelings to, you know, put this 9 on him and this greater that I have somewhere, you know. And I swear no one's being murdered, you know, during the making of this video. I promise. I'd only lie if, you know, the lie was funnier than the truth. So far we got mad defense on him. He's gonna get DR from... Oh, wait a minute, guys. I might be getting ahead of myself. That one guy said he gave DR 15%, the new one, the green guy, but was it for each stack of rage with no cap? Meaning, one, like 5 stacks? Or wait, 3 stacks would be 45, so 4 stacks of rage, and all of a sudden, anyone with 4 stacks of rage has max DR. If that's the case, then I won't want any planners, and I don't want any tactics on these barbs, and I retract anything I said about damage reduction being good on them. So let's go back and find out what it said. All barbarian allies gain 50% damage reduction per stack of rage. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see what that changed for us then. Yeah, guys, I don't like that anymore. Get the fuck out of here. He's getting the Guardian. Yeah. He's getting the Guardian. This guy's gonna have the Guardian for sure. With the caster, I'll just have to figure his own shit out some other place, some other time. And we're gonna get rid of this. He does not need DR. He could definitely use some skill though, right guys? We had the Warrior Ruin on him. But maybe the Warrior Ruin is best on the other guy. The one I was just talking about putting the Guardian Ruin on, because he'll get an extra attack. So yeah, maybe I just took the Guardian Ruin off for nothing. Maybe I want this guy to have the Guardian Ruin, the other guy to have the extra attack. But the other guy gets an extra attack for his abilities. I got that nice. So I could pull some damage right here if I wanted, but... Guys, I think this Greater Barwark might be what I'm... What the hell is that? No way. Is that what I'm going to be using? I'm just trying to stay away from the planners and looking for something with a bunch of like raw. Defense, health. That's what we really need. This is just defense. Yeah, man, so it's 830-ish defense, or 500 and some, I guess that one was. 800 defense, or 400, and yeah, okay, we'll just go with the fucking warrior ruin like we originally had planned on, I guess. I just don't really like the idea of somebody having an extra attack if they don't do any damage with it, or spread any skills or skins or anything like that. And we're just going to put that there. And well, yeah, I guess I just signed my own statement. How about that? We'll put some damage on him so that when he takes his extra attack, it actually does something. There. And we'll start from that ruin setup and see where it takes us. I gotta put the Guardian on the guy that I said. The old green guy. Where is he at? Now you guys know I don't even like to go through ruins. I can't even go through the heroes as fast as I'd like to. Let's get him his Guardian. This guy, man, I really wish he had some more lifesteal, dude. Like, he's gonna be taking a... Wait! Is he supposed to... Oh! He's gonna be lifestealing, right? So would I rather have him taking the extra attack, even though he already takes extra attacks, or would I rather have the caster taking extra attacks? I don't know. I definitely just don't want this guy to like get whooped down, because he's gonna hit pretty hard with this setup right here, these three, and then these were supposed to survive him, so it's like the two on the right are survival, the two on the left are kill, and the one in the middle is like critical hit chance, or I switch it for something else later, which, I mean, I know what it needs to be. I already told you guys, it needs to be cleansed, just in case I'm ever wildfired, you know, like, I'd like the ability to cleanse that off, so I know what it needs to be, I know what it isn't. I'm going to leave it this way, though, so, I mean, you can pretty much say that blue spot's a welfare spot on my guy, but I'm thinking, man, I'm taking this off for like the 10th time in 5 minutes and putting it back on this guy that it was on, and I'm putting the warrior ruin right here, and then we're gonna go test, and that's gonna be the start. 39 minutes is what I had for the other guy. Let's hope that for my streak, we'll go ahead and see what we can do. We'll give this guy the Guardian back. And then we're going to give him that power ruin. Or did I already put the power ruin somewhere else? What's up with that? I got some superior focus we could put on him. To make sure he burns, right? No. I think he was supposed to have a power ruin of some sort. Oh yeah, and we had to take our DR that we put on, Baylog back off. That was what it was. I'm gonna go get this ruin. Oh, snap. That's the goodies right there, Ice Bloom. You was holding on to him. Come on back down. He's got the one. He's going to get the other. Putting the warrior on him. We're going to let him attack some more. Alright. Then we going on over to Baylog. Superior hero. Yeah. Alright, so I like his setup. We just need one more red for him. We decided on that skill that we just took off of Solaris. Or not Solaris, that we just took off of Ice Bloom. We're gonna go oh boy, do I got some ideas right now. We're gonna give him the superior focus. We're gonna come over here now since he's decked out. Get rid of that. Give him this. Since he's got the skill to spread some skin, we'll get it in that way. How about that? Even though that doesn't even make any sense, right? None of his moves are regular moves. They're all range. And I don't even think Disease Touch procs on range, so I probably just fucked that up. Another 400k. Sure. Whoa, that's not the end of the world, man. Why didn't you just put a duelist on to begin with? Wasn't even thinking. And we still got the superior ruin, the warrior ruin. Now, I want my Abigail to be able to steal a buff. Like, what did we decide what she was going to do? We put an extra ruin on her? No, man. No. She's not getting the warrior. She's getting that damn caster snatched. Give me that buff. Have fun with your life. Ruin, I think. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so are we ready? What am I missing? Nothing, right? We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. No, we gotta star that guy. That's what. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. He's at 1 star. I haven't started grinding yet, so hopefully I got enough to at least get him another star before we even... Ugh, those are expensive. I mean, this ain't the end of the world right here. Let's see, I can get 2 of them. So I can get him at least 2 star right now. I think somebody told me Past the Wall or something was the dungeon to be farming for this event, so I will be burning up all my stamina, spending some gems on stamina, getting the stamina from tower, and I'll be grinding that dungeon till the wheels fall off of it, so hopefully I'll be able to buy both skins and all silver keys to 25 doors and 3 gold keys and get these barbs rocking and, you know, make the mess out of this event. I had a lot of crap to do here lately, so I didn't get to play much putting those videos on YouTube. Never had done that before, so it was pretty taxing. Don't know anything about editing, and I really don't want to waste my brain space figuring it out when I could just continue to be a Dungeon Boss player. So you're probably going to get more raw material from me. I'll let everybody else try and make their remedies fancy and pretty and whatever, and I'll be the ghetto kid from the trailer park that tries to entertain you all. So, I mean, that's all I want to be, is your entertainment. I ain't trying to be your best player, okay? But I will try to be the best player that I can. What was I doing again? I was trying to start this guy up. Alright. That's what weed does to you, is it makes you forget pretty much everything you're doing. These doors. I can talk about the doors while I'm here. Not the band, the situation in the game. That's an amazing door. If you're into summoning, like 10 summons, 5k tickets, 20... That's a early player's dream. If I had just started playing Dungeon Boss, I'd probably spend my gold key right there. Because ruins don't even matter until later on, and 200 stamina will get you through a lot. 10 summons should get you pretty much any hero that you've been waiting for. And I'm going to go with the silver key, though, because I don't portal summon anyway. Or obviously, I'm in a guild where I get 1 summon a week, meaning I don't ever spend gems on the portal summon, and I only get 1 summon a week. So how often do you guys think I summon? I'm telling you, I only summon when I get 10 free ones, and that takes me probably 2 months. So yeah, you can definitely play this game without having the portal. I know the loading screens always be saying, like, oh, the best loot is in the portal. It absolutely is, and the fastest way to go broke is the portal. Like, so, I mean, it's not chance that both things are, you know, accurate. I get my stars from buying packs at the honor shop. You know, I told you all that in the last video, so if you want to know what you spend your honor on, and you want to ask me that, you spend your honor on whatever you need. The PvP shop is set up to help you succeed at PvP. So it means you buy the things with rewards from winning that are going to help you win more. You don't buy them for any other reason. You never do anything for no reason. So when you're holding your honor and you want to spend something, if you don't have anything that you need, then you wouldn't spend it. You would just let it turn into coins. But my guess would be that you could think of something. You could be like, oh, I want to upgrade that guy, and then you could buy evos or epics or whatever it is that you're doing. I'm going to go with the silver key here because it's going to give me half of the next star. It's going to give me them orbs I need for these barbs that I don't have, you know, seekered, and I'm going to get the, what in the world is this? And I'm going to get to keep my gold key. Alright, that is a lot of evos. And this is attack, crit chance, extra basic attack. My opinion, from what I've seen in all of these Doors events, these are my favorite events since I've been playing. It's the ones where we grind for these calendars or whatever. All the ruins are worth it, man. You guys can never really get ripped off when you get these ruins, so far anyway. The only reason why I just don't really suggest throwing your keys at them all the time is, you know, you can only use 20 ruins. Like, a lot of you guys that are in top guilds, you don't have 20 good ruins yet? Like, I find that hard to believe. So, I don't know, man. If I needed attack crit, I'd probably craft a red heart, because I'd rather have burn than an extra attack, but I'm sure this right here would be a tool that I'd like to have. I mean, if I had this, I don't have any other red ruin right now with a 4 stat that's let me swing again, and every time I look at the red, I'm usually going, I need a ruin that does the most damage. And I usually love HP on a red. This doesn't have HP, but this definitely says I'll do more damage than any red ruin that Ed owns. You know, I don't have anything on Lost Jumper's account that does that much damage output in red. My best is attack, defense, 15% damage to legendaries. That's the best that I got. So, that's 1 gold key to upgrade my account right now. And I only have 1 gold key. I'll be back to get it if nothing else in this event is better. So you guys now know where. No, you don't. I don't want that ruin. Like, I don't need to upgrade my ruin that bad. I think that attack, defense, 15 damage to legendary will still knock your face off, even if I don't get to swing again, and I didn't crit. So, it's probably not going to be where I go. I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And I need to get, I know for sure I'm getting all these silver keys before I even get the skins, because silver keys are doubling my tokens to this guy, and he's 1 star, and if he's going to be good, I'm not trying to get a 30-some% ruin disadvantage. You know, like, what the fuck are these stats? I feel like I'm running noobs. But now we're going to go find out what's up. Maybe 1 attacks, the lineup will change, but we're going to start with the defenders, man. I want to fuck these guys up. Baylog silences. He's going to be first, but I don't want people to think he's going first. Everybody's slow on the Barb team, are they? So, yeah. He's going to go first. She's going to go first because she's a fast hero, but he's going to be the first that I have choice on who goes first. That leaves me with the burn guys do more damage, or doing more damage to burn people. I don't do any extra damage to them with that ability if they're not burned, and dude burns them, so he's got to go before the attackers, which means technically my caster should probably be first. But I want to silence before I do anything. I want to silence as soon as I can do as fast as I can. But, yeah, I feel like this lineup's going to leave me vulnerable to somebody dumping my caster, but my caster will be at 1 life, right? Isn't that how it works? So... So there it is, a Barb defense that is not extremely ruined to the roof like a top guild team. So now there will be a lot of noobs that can attack my dungeon. A lot of guys will see like, oh man, there's only a 5,000 power Barb team. And it'll give them exactly what they need. The ability to test. And hopefully learn something and then spread it so that I can learn something. But I'm going to can do my part, and at least now I can show you guys what it is I do. I mean, the work that I put in, I guess. So that's how I ruin these guys up. I mean, if you all have any suggestions or whatnot, let me know. So far, I haven't really been PvPing, so I haven't missed anything. And we got 13 minutes to get them done. 5597. All right. I know I smashed this team all day with even the team you're looking at right there will smash them, but we're going to bring our team that we just built just because. Also, I mean, in testing, using it as an attack team, I guess the first team I lose on is going to be like the first thought towards why'd I lose. Like, losing is going to be the most rewarding thing that can happen to us right now. As is, right now, the biggest reward we can get is to lose. Alright? Because to lose is going to let me know that I can make change. Something can be changed. I can't silence them anyway because they're freaking dark, so I'm not letting him go first. He's probably going to be last. I can't burn him. I'm going to go ahead and let this guy go, and then this guy, and then the caster, I guess. This is my first time ever using the team, so I will know as I play it, because I like to believe I am not retarded. Even though I can't locate a hero, but I'm supposed to beat teams. What just happened? Oh my gosh, get out of there. So, we are missing 8 stars on this team. 8 stars from a completed star roster, anyway. So we know we're at a disadvantage there. Not to mention we're at a ruin disadvantage. This guy has a 5-5-9-2 team. It's definitely not a scrub meta team. I mean, like it is. I mean, it is on in that you know that Zom's pretty much old news. Like, Agnon picks this team apart with Shade because you just come in and link Tusk and then Agnon Zom, and then what do? Like, they took my guy to 1. I mean, I guess that's cool. He doesn't get to go. My team is haunted except for... So he is immune to spirit or what? Oh, that's right. We have a skill on him. So since my guy has high skill, he wasn't able to haunt him. Yeah, we don't really have any choice here, do we? We gotta do this. I mean, we could have chose not to buff the team in normal attack, but I don't think her normal attack said it did anything. But that was one hell of a hit, kids. Like, I didn't check his ruins, but he's dead. Like, if you didn't notice, it looks sort of like we just had last week's event come back and I've, like, gangbanged somebody. The silence says not going to do me any good because they're dark, but my team seems to have taken a whooping to enemies. This to help my team force enemies to target single attacks on this hero, boost max hero. Alright, that's definitely what we got to do. We got to force them, come on over here. We knew that we're not going to be able to fire. It says, gives allies a chance to burn on basic attacks for 3 turns. Rage adds additional chance to burn. Okay, so that's cool. It doesn't. This move itself is not actually going to burn. Man, I really need to slow down when I read, but I just wanted to provide you guys content, man. I know that everybody's asking about barbs. I just wanted to give you something. And this is where it comes into, like, the last video where I told you I'm not as equipped as, like, Starscream or Darth Craig with their ruins and stuff. Or I'd have been able to really put together some cool stuff. But we're going to climb up from nothing, because that's what we do every week. Basic melee attack on target enemy. Rage causes additional strikes on random targets. Well, he only has 2 rage. So, I mean, I'm going to go with whatever his move's supposed to be. Hopefully it does something. Yeah, we got something out of it. I'm liking the follow-up attacks. Now we can shut down Zombs, boosting his team's attack, and probably going to kill my own Abby. Or not Abby, my own, yeah, just killed my own guy. Still haven't done shit to his team. He's got invincibility somehow. What the fuck? He stole my buff. Oh, that's right, he... Alright, so Shade definitely... Yeah, I gotta just... There went my streak. What happened? I don't know, I guess the only thing I really seen my team look good at was multiple swinging on somebody, like bam, 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 everybody jumping whoever I hit, and here we go, a Barb team. So, I'm not going to run my Barb team in there, I'm going to go and test. I want to test. I'm glad this popped up while we were here because I've been looking for Barb teams anyway. Just want to run in here and see what I can get. I'm bringing my main team. I'm just debating on the order. I know Shade's coming in first. Agnon, his guy goes, then my Agnon is going to put his freaking Baylog to 1 health. Then his Baylog is going to go and silence everybody. And then my Solaris is going to go and hopefully KO is freaking dude, because this dude's going to be at 1 life. And then hopefully Iku will let me possess his guy. Or is that even what I want to do? I'm just going to run my main team in there, and I want to see what... Come on, beat my main team. For 1. Agnon. Agnon with 3 barbs. I mean, it's worth taking note, the barb they didn't bring is the caster. So, I mean, maybe Majin Buu, since he's been testing, has realized that the caster's the weakest of the 4. I don't know. I like to believe that the reason why I lost that 5-5-9-2 team is because I didn't fully commit in ruins, meaning I have better ruins on the team you're looking at me playing right now on the left, and the ruins on the team on the left could be on my Barb team right now to give you best, but we already talked about that, and I'm selfish, like why I am right now doing this. The Barb that I want to kill and beat him to death with, I said, was Baylog, because I want to silence his team, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not Baylog. Maybe it's the only one that does damage. Let's get rid of this bitch. Combust my own team. Well, I can't get rid of the bitch unless these fuckers... Oh my gosh. It's for the whole turn? I thought it was just for fucking till the next hero's turn. Jesus. And I'm silenced. What the fuck? Get out of here. Yeah, I mean, you guys might have wondered why I didn't hit somebody else with that shade. Well, my shade's on HP. So, I thought these motherfuckers couldn't even be feared. I don't think they can. But, I mean, it's looking pretty good, right? Agnon's probably the only one that can do enough damage to fuck me up. What ruin power was this guy's, guys? Like, I can't remember. He was 5 something, wasn't he? Yeah, like, man, I know y'all didn't want to watch my team, you know, but I'm pretty sure that guy was 5 something. I feel like my team is not well positioned in that matchup, but I don't feel like Barbs are showing me anything like to be jumping up and cheer about other than the Boss 100 being 14-0 at defense. Like, that's the only thing that's got me looking at these Barbs like, whatever, but I might also have them ruined up way wrong and I'm just an idiot, you know? Well, this is an old meta team here anyway, so let's see what it does. I like the fact that I know now that my guys are going to gangbang, so we're going to jump on. This guy's going to come out. I'm going to start out different than last. I'm going to start just like I wanted to the last time. This time I'm silencing right off the rip since none of his guys have Shroud. Then I'm going to try and beat him to death. I'm going to let my caster go before my beatdown guy. For some reason, though, I thought that they says if they would die, they don't for 1 turn. I'm still confused. That means the whole match then, right? Which means, like, if I kill you and you don't die and you go to 1, you stay at 1 for the remainder of the turn, but if you heal in that turn, like, say you go back to full health somehow, and then later on in turn 4, I would kill you again, you don't go to 1 again, do you? Like, if so, that sounds like some really weird, interesting, like, somebody better show me if it's possible to, like, infinite life loop with some skill and healing or something. But, I'm confused. It's like 1 turn, right? And then I can kill you after that? Like, I seen that little ring go on their feet, and I was confused. I didn't know what the hell that meant. I thought it meant I was going to lose again, but I didn't. I somehow pulled that win out. Our green guy, we're hopefully going to get him to 4-star by the end of the event. I got Agnon to 5 with that event when it came out through 25 silver keys and 3 golds. So it wouldn't surprise me if I can get this guy to 5 too. That would be really awesome. I used to never be big on stars unless I liked the guy. Meaning, like, if I was going to use that guy in a team, or I'd already been watching Boss 100 replays of, like, set lists or something, and he was showing me that, like, Valakin and Babel and MK was just wrecking house, you know, like, and I'd start working on a guy that I didn't have anything in. I don't think Barbs have got me feeling anything like that. Like, I don't feel like committing into them, but Agnon did. Meaning, when Agnon came down, boy, I knew that being a 4-star was a notable disadvantage when I would fight somebody's dungeon, which is like the guy's dungeon we just got out of, right? Our team started collapsing because our plan didn't work. Like, I was planning to possess, and I couldn't even get him dead to get in him to possess, which means everything backfired. My Iku was silenced. Everything went to shit. Except somehow we won. Don't forget his Barb is like 2-star because he just got him, the new guy, which means if he's meant to actually hit somebody or do any damage, he's not even going to start doing that until he's got 5 and 6 stars. And maybe if he had a 6-star Barb and I took the same match we just watched last matchup, I would have lost. But instead, I brought in a team of my main team and went up against a guy who's got a 2-star guy in there. Probably because he's testing them, you know? Why? Oh, we got slowed and never got to go. Okay. I was like, why didn't I get to beat him to death with my fucking... So far, guys, I think this team is disgusting. Like, I hate it. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I know we can gangbang somebody, right? Grog does all the damage on his turn, but I'm just not trying to have every single person on my team die to this damn vine. Like, maybe when you attack with Barbs, Solaris just has to come, man, on the attack team. I don't think that... Why'd we lose our streak, man? I'll tell you why we lost our streak. We lost our streak because in the fucking first 2 turns, everybody would have already been dead if they was allowed to die. Like, they wasn't allowed to die. That's the only reason why they lived as long as they did. This what's going on right now. Like, I would have just got bombarded again if it wasn't for the ability to stay alive. So, Barbs need some health, man. I don't understand. I thought we put defense and shit on every one of our guys. Like... Maybe I'm wrong, like, I'm looking at this, and no, we didn't, right? We decided we went with attack Abigail, and she's at no health, so that's expected, and we went with attack green guy, and he's at almost no health, but our tank is the best suited right now, and we know he's going to put all the damage on himself, but, let's go ahead and see if we can even squeeze a win out of this somehow. I don't see it happening. I get so they attack whoever the hell they want, not Oh yeah, and we said we were gonna silence him, but yet... Fuck it. Just fuck it. I hate this team. Definitely not running another 4-barb team. So right after this match, unless I see something in this match, I get it, man. I'm at 1 health, but I don't got any end game in this barb team. Like, right now, I'm about to probably get decimated. Oh, he's silenced. Like, I don't even know what's going on here. There was just a huge exchange, and... Oh, yeah, that's right. He's silenced because I silenced him with Baylog. And now I can just try to beat him to death with guys that don't even fucking do damage. Come on. Beat him. What the fuck was that? How many attacks did that guy just do, man? I got to slow down the replay and be like, 1, 2, 3, skip a few, 99, 100. And it still wasn't. Like, can we get it one more time? One more time. One more time. Oh, well, okay. That showed me some shit right there. Alright? I don't even know what that showed me, but that showed me that that guy can take about 20 swings if you get him set up, right? Like, what the... I don't know, man. That was just crazy. I don't think I ever swung that many times with one guy. That's why I liked Han Solo, is because he'd be solo beating the whole team of 4 to death if need be. So far, though, this little caster guy, like, that he's running, I'm gonna go get my Aether ones instead of spending any gems right now. But, yeah, man, I'm definitely liking the dog pile. I'm definitely liking, the fact that I just watched a guy swing like 20 times. I like that. That really makes me want to go change ruins real quick. Like, I was gonna say it made me want to put the defense chilling skin ruin on fucking the green guy because he swings so many times. We gotta get something on that, man. Not right this second. We're going to get Solaris into the fight this second, I think. We're going to try one with Solaris. Solaris will give us a better end game. Oh, that's what we were doing out of the dungeon. We were trying to get some raids. Thankfully, the lag's not being, you know, super, super bad. And thankfully, I'm not fighting like 4K power teams like they usually give me every day, all day. Oh, telling you guys, man. We lost an H streak. I'll play with barbs for a day or two, and if I'm falling off Boss 100, or if I'm up to 10 or 15 losses, I'm coming back. I'm ruining up with whatever I can think to win, and I'm going back to the grind. One thing I won't do, though, is skip. I do not skip players. I do not. It's just... If I skip... Oh, here I am telling lies. If I skip you, it's because I'm bored. I want a PvP. I have a giant streak, and the guy that I just got done beating is like 5,000 power, and then you give me like a 3,000 or a 1,200, and I'm just like, I know that I can wait 1 hour and not fight that opponent, and almost every single time I'll get like a 5-7 or a 5-8 ruin power team after that, and I'll have like a 50 streak. And then that's when I'm like, okay, now I'm playing Dungeon Boss. Like, I got a 50 streak. I'm against a 5-8 opponent. Like, basically the music comes on in my head. Like, now I'm really playing the game. I'm actually getting to use my brain. I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing. Whereas, I'm sorry, I get no enjoyment out of, oh man, I got a 5,000 powered guy who's about to get a loss, other than... Sometimes I'll test on those guys, man. Like, I'll be like, oh, I want to test what kind of hit, you know, certain hero can take with an Agnon. So I'm just going to, like, specifically go after a guy with a guy, not because it's the right thing to do, but because I want to see the numbers. And then just basically meaning, like, I could have beat his team with 3 guys, so I just get to bring in the 4th guy to test something, which happens a lot. Honestly, I've been given opponents where, just to make a statement, I'll run in with just Shade. Like, yeah, link you turn 1, beat on, kill 2 of your guys before you even break the link, and then jump in the guy that took you 2 guys to break the link, and yeah, sometimes I wonder if anybody what they think when they check that replay, like, what? He just beat a 5,200 power team with 1 guy. Yeah, I mean, I do that shit for... I wish I had that shit recorded, but back then I didn't have a recorder. I could have took screenshots, but they got lost. So, I mean, I had an iPhone that I was playing on with no hard drive. So it was like what the cell phone gave me for a penny. So it had like a 4 gig hard drive, and I'd take like 200 screenshots, and the motherfucker would be like, it's time to reformat or make space. So here's the Barb team, man. It's too funny. Maybe it just took a while for it to register in the game, but for the past 2 days, I couldn't find a Barb team, and I'm not even on the 3rd fight, and everyone's been a Barb team. So maybe it was just took, I don't know, 2 days for the game, or for people to do what I did. I don't know, but his look way better than mine, man. But what can we do here? We can take a chance and learn how Dalia123 has their Barb team set up. Okay, his Abigail, superior hero. I'm guessing it's the one we just read from the, gold key. So it's crit chance and it's attack, and she's got a chance to take an extra attack. It's a superior bulwark ruin battle. So the only thing that we didn't go with here, pretty much idea-wise, that this guy is he puts some meat in his Abigail. But I really don't think that one ruin was going to bring my Abigail up from no health to some health in that last fight, because I've got a Guardian on my caster and he was at low health. So, yeah, they went with some Vampirics. They got a lot of graders on their guys too, so, it looks like I'm not the only one who's having that time with the ruin disadvantage. This guy is pretty much all supered up. We can't, really tell a whole lot. The Survivor ruin, good choice. We talked about that. I think that's the right call. Yeah, so I've learned that I can't get in their body turn right away. So Shade's going to become a different way, but I use Shade in everything. These guys like to take 20 million attacks against random enemies, and my Shade has a lot of health, so I'm liking that. What did I learn when I was using them? I learned that Vines was like your worst enemy, man, and we also talked about Furno, so Furno's probably it's probably Shade, Furno, and since I have my Shade on HP, right, it's gonna pair perfect with Furno, because Furno, debuffs, and, my Shade already doesn't do any damage when he attacks, so who gives a shit that he's doing half damage when he attacks? So, I'm thinking that the remedy to beating this Barb team is the Vines, but you can't get Vines off if Baylog's going second. Or, if Baylog's going first before your freaking Lily, and silencing your Lily so that you can't Vine. So what I just learned is I think Barbs will have a hard time with Lily first defenses, because they can't come out and silence them. They'll already have the Vine down, which means they can then beat your Barb team down, and the Vines will get them out of there. I want to playtest with Marrow. Since I don't have since they got silence going on, I want to go ahead and not be disadvantaged by silence. I'll keep him in rock form last, since they like to beat on people when they take a turn. So I want Agnon to go last on my team. I need some sort of end game here, because Barbs cannot win, once they're falling apart. There's no, they don't have a healing them back once you've beat them to 1 health. They don't have, bringing shit after they're dead. I just gotta figure out now, so how do I get them dead? Well, what the hell? We just ruined that guy up, right? How about you silence me, I silence you, cocksucker? And then, she lets, every Barb attack, or just some Barbs? It's just some Barbs. They're gonna silence my guys. That's the part that pisses me off. Is silencing me. I don't have Zen ruined up. Is it Zen time? Is it Zen time? Rage. That's what we say. We need to get rid of their rage. Or we just get rid of them. And then, what's their rage if they're dead, right? Who else did we ruin up really good? We ruined up Abigail, right? She boosts the team attack. Who can we put in there as our team? Oh, we could just rape them with, maybe we go I don't know, man. Oh, something's missing here. You can't silence me forever, right? I can then possess my own Lily and vine you guys out, if that's what it takes. I think I might try this, guys. I'm not wanting to take my main team in there, not be like, because if it accomplishes the same thing that happened in the last fight, then I learned nothing, man. I mean, if I run in there and my team falls apart and doesn't even do what his plan was and still wins, what did I learn? I just learned that I fought somebody whose team ain't figured out yet, you know? Not saying his team sucked, he's doing the same thing the rest of us are doing. He's trying to figure out how to make this team good. So, who are we going to link? I like to link whoever's got the most things I can steal. And right now, the most things I can steal is probably the green guy. But, Abigail seems to be the powerhouse damage. And since I brought Lily, I probably should have went with putting her at 1 instead of him, but hey, they like the silence, I like the silence, man. So it's not for the whole turn. Now it makes sense. You can steal that too. Okay. When you put them at death, a trigger happens instead that puts that ring around them that makes them invincible for the remainder of the turn. Got it. Now I understand completely. Which is where now, if I ruined my team right, I could turn to possess. I get it. I get it, guys. I have to link the guy I want to possess. It's that simple. Like, okay, I could have just brought my main team back up in here, minus the silence from dude. So maybe, since Solaris wouldn't be doing anything anyway on my main team because she'll be silenced, I could just maybe ruin up Zen, and my anti-Barb team is going to be Zen, Shade, Agnon, Iku, and my Zen is just going to... Oh, that won't work because Balog's turn 2. See, maybe the devs plan that shit out. I don't know. Is there a way to cleanse on turn 2? Besides cleanse, you know, I don't know. Alright, what are we going to do now? Or let him have his tank. Trying to get rid of this stuff. We'll go ahead and... We can't fear them because they're barbs. And my shade doesn't do any damage, so I don't want to hit the full health guys. And put them... Like, what's the difference between full health and 98% health? You know, not much. So we go ahead and eliminate a hero instead. I guess maybe she might never get to see her turn. I don't know. Well, at least not to see her... Yeah, because I doubt how they get out of this. Damn, I wish I'd ever get the Vine, but it is what it is. We slaughtered this team up until that. So, we just made a mistake taking out the caster instead of Balog, that's all. I mean, if we'd have lost, I would have 8 words like never before, and y'all could have fucking laughed. I was like, man, we raped that team. Dead. Oh, shit, what the... By a Balog, man. The Balog jokes are over, dude. I just Balogged the Barb team. What just happened? I just learned that Balog don't like barbs. So, I mean, you guys watching this, you just learned it too, man. Silencing barbs is not the worst thing to be doing. Damn, like, alright, I guess, let's see if we're figuring anything out, man, because they're shitting them on me now. We learned that Lily didn't get to silence anything, but my Lily's on welfare ruins. You guys didn't get to see my Lily last week. So I didn't make a Lily video or nothing. Let me go ahead and back out of here real quick. Hopefully this video ain't 4 hours long and you guys gotta watch me, you know, play this game forever. But if 4 hours is what it takes to learn barbs, maybe you guys will tune in because everybody wants to know barbs. I don't even remember why I just got out of there. I think, oh yeah, I was come show you the Lily ruins. Lily sounds like she can deal with these barbs. She can take some hits, but I'm pretty sure Abigail could fuck up Lily really quick if that's where her focus goes. So Furno can be really good without needing specials. I know this because I've been running one on welfare for a long time. Okay, guys, I know these things. And since we're going to be spreading burn, we need 50% crit chance on our Furno for his normal attacks against the Barbs. And I wanted to show you my Lily. The reason why that my Lily is on welfare and not on, you know, elite life or superior life is because I don't use Lily. Shade does everything. Lily was just against other Lily long fights. Like I have a 100% win team when I play against Gore, Grog, Lily, Solaris team, whatever way they order, don't matter. When I run Shade, Gore, Tusk, Lily, and Solaris. And yeah, there's other teams I can use to beat it, but 1 out of 40 times I might not beat it because of just whatever. And with my other team, it's 100. Like, it's like zombie mode when I play. I know every move that's going down. Yeah, it's boring, but if it works, it works. So yeah, let me show you though. Like, Lily, you want her to have life now. Life ruins since Agnon's come out have become the new thing. You're not stacking a bunch of defense. You need life and you need DR on her. That's it. Because the reason why is so that everyone who doesn't ruin their Agnon with maximum output of damage cannot drop your Lily before she's feathered when she's with Solaris. Like, you just don't want that. So since she didn't do anything in that match, we are ruining up Furno for this next team because this next one was their higher ruin power. Y'all seen that. They're a real Barb team. And we don't have anything badass. So we got to get over here and check what we got. We know we got that tactics I showed you guys. Let me get my greater tactics. Come on, right there. Get that bad boy up there because we need that crit chance. Get that Guardian Ruin on him because it's the only thing that can give him enough meat to really do his thing. And then let's see where our crit chance is at. We're at 42, so we need 8 crit chance. Has to come from this green, and the only way that I think that we're going to get that is I'm going to have to take that superior green life in my closet and take someone else's t-shirt and put it on him. Hers was at 49, and then we added something that gave her even more. So, we added the green thing. So yeah, we're just gonna put her back at 49 and not put a life ruin in there. I'm not leveling no superior champion for her either. Sorry to break it to you. Wait a minute, what is that? 8 and 9 and skill. Yes, since I'm thinking Furno to do damage or burn instead of damage, like, that could be ironic, but maybe she can keep this. Nah, she can't keep it. What's going on, Furno? I think this will put him at 50 or 49. $47, so it gave me 7. Yeah, it looks bad. You guys probably laugh at me. Oh well. I'm gonna put it on him. You know, he's gonna be doing normal attacks anyway, so it's not like we're trying to KO somebody with him. You know, so I'm not going to suffer the worst loss from the fact that he's not able to damage output, but he is able to make me hit the break point that I wanted to hit, which is max crit chance. That max crit chance is going to allow me, with this normal attack, since I'm going to be silenced, to burn on crit. That's what we're trying to do, because if we get the burn active, since we know we're going to be normal attacking, then he doesn't have any shit on his guys. So now let's get in there and find out. They got it set up the same way? Yeah, I'm starting to get more confident now. we're going to do it with Furno first instead of Agnon, because Agnon being a rock, as long as you can keep him a rock, since my Agnon is set up to where he doesn't have any survival ruins on him, like no ruin is helping keep him alive. So if I was to put him in Furno's spot for say and attack his green guy to like low health, and that his green guy swing back and hit, or when his green guy takes his turn, hit my Agnon, and my Agnon will be dead because my Agnon's all attack, you know? Like, that could still happen if my Agnon goes last, which we're just trying to limit the chances of Agnon getting hit while he's not in a rock. Like, I have him in a rock, I want him to stay in a rock. So far, the only thing that I think I'm helping you guys realize right now is you're looking at what I think. I'm confident right now. What I'm rolling in here with, I feel pretty confident in this matchup. But then again, this is the first real Barb team where this guy's got some shit that we didn't even check his ruins because I'm a fucking dummy. A dummy. We went with the last time we said we was gonna steal stats, right? I still think that's a good idea, right? We want to get these. But we also learned that Baylog was the best against them. So yeah, I'm liking this, but now we can't silence them back, can we? Psych! We can silence you back because Shade had Shroud! Oh! Damn, they killed my Furno? I was not expecting that, guys. So maybe that other spot should be the life ruin I took off Furno. I don't know. You guys, what do you think? I think I spoke too soon thinking we had this match figured out. We know that we can't possess this guy until later. So I'm trying to get two guys off this table. But at the same time, I'm not trying to lose my Agnon. And I feel like the only person here that can destroy my Agnon is Abigail and the green guy. And I can't kill either of them. Abigail will go in the beginning of the next turn, but what we did learn was that this guy will give my Shade that fucking Delooper thing. Yeah, like that. So, we did learn that. We can... This is ridiculous. I am getting destroyed now. This time, I'm just gonna try to hit the tank. Shade gets a boost versus tanks. I got haste. That doesn't make any sense. I don't have any haste ruins. Yeah, so I don't know why I just got to go again, guys. Maybe Baylog does it for me? I don't know, but the reason why I'm dogpiling Shade onto him was because that was the only guy that I knew could do some damage. Yeah, this is getting bad. I think we lost. Yeah. Alright. I said I was confident until Furno died. When Furno died, I was not confident anymore. So, I don't think Furno's the guy. I think Ice Bloom's the guy. But Ice Bloom can be silenced, so I don't think Ice Bloom's the guy either. Meaning, I think it's time for Hopper. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I should have just took Lily. Maybe it's time to... That's what it is. Maybe it's time to ruin Lily up. Like, try to combine the Furno and the Lily and put it to one, and we need both the Barb team and an anti-Barb team, so Shade definitely feels good. Like, Shade feels like the best hero versus Barbs. Agnon feels like the second best hero versus Barbs. Baylog feels like the third best hero versus Barbs. And then it's sort of like, help. Like, what do I do in the fourth spot to make my team better? Is it Abby? Because Abby and Baylog do some shit together, right? So is that my fourth pick against a Barb team? Is that instead of using, like, I should be Abby, Shade, Balog, Agnon. And then Shade is like my end game in that fight. I don't know. I don't want to keep playing too much longer since this video is getting longer, guys. I need a PvP tonight do at least, 150 PvPs. I gotta run out all the cheap ones. What did we decide? Yeah. Well, we gotta start winning, right? Where do I think I'm going? If we're not winning yet, I'm gonna stay here and keep making you guys a video, even if it's forever long, I guess. Y'all probably just hate that I don't edit and shit, so if I'm not gonna get better at editing, what I should get better at is the description of my videos and starting to put more information in there about locations of information in the video. Like, for example, my ruin video from last week. Sorry about the noise in the background again, guys. The ruin video that I made last week, an example would be I could have took time and went through the description and put what time each hero's ruins are. That way, like, maybe somebody doesn't want to watch an hour and a half of some, cocky mouthpiece talk about heroes. They just want to know how to ruin their EQ or something. And then maybe they could just read the description and be like, oh, 7 minutes or something, and there's EQ. Don't go 7 minutes. That's not going to be EQ, but you know what I mean? Maybe that's how it goes. Oh, we had Abby, we got Balog. And then we got the new guy, and then we got Solaris. That's what we're doing. That's how we're gonna play our Barb team. Because, I'm sorry guys, I don't want nothing to do with a 4 fucking Barb team on offense. It's just not fucking happening for me. If you think that's what it is, please tell me where, like, I went wrong, and my guess is that if I even did go wrong, it's just in not fully committing. Meaning I didn't move my 20 best ruins to my Barb team. I moved good ruins to my Barb team. Not the best, just good ones. But I mean, right here I get to test and see what Abigail can do to a Lily when dude's not taunting, so I want to find out. Not shit. That's the difference right here. Those vines on your Barb team is why we brought Solaris, because if we had a 4th Barb there right now, we're not winning. Like, I can't like, maybe somebody out there probably thinking like, yeah, you would if you just, like, okay, I guess. Maybe Willful used Barbs are winning on offense too. I haven't watched his videos. I don't know what he's doing. Like, I haven't watched any replays to see if that's how he's handling shit, but I definitely don't want this team getting, dodge next round, so we go ahead and silence them and find out what's going on. I mean, now with the Solaris on my team, you guys might have to work for a win over here instead of just freaking waiting for it. I still haven't got this damn Lily. I don't really even know. There's not a snowfall yet. Nothing. Let's try to get rid of the fucking damage sources. I know there are guys getting his momentum up, and I don't want, to fall victim to what a Gore can really do. What I use Gore to do to other people. So we gotta definitely try and get this guy the fuck off this damn. I'm sorry, but that is just what in the fuck, man? What in the fuck me running? That guy takes too many attacks. Too many. And the reason why I say too many is because I just don't like random shit. Meaning, like, when I'm trying to think ahead, how do I beat a team? How's the match gonna play out? What's gonna go down? I can't, build a formula that can also figure out whether the green guy's gonna land 36 fights in a match or 49. I can't figure that out. Give me a sec, man. My girlfriend wonders where I am. And now let's hope we get this bitch killed, and then I was impressed with what a Solaris brought to the table, you know, like this, what, oh my gosh, guys. I don't know, that there just needs some hammer time music, some something on that guy, man. Every time he takes off with them swings, I'm just like, I don't even know. It's like I never want them to end. I just want to beat them all the way until they're dead. Like, don't stop, don't stop. You know, that's, yeah, so, new guy's good, guys. Mine's not, but he's definitely good. Like, if you're going to swing more times than Han, you definitely good. Like, so now, once again, man, we just going to roll with this and see if we can get some wins. We got a Barb team that's working now. Get my girl's face off the screen. She's probably like, where does he go? Well, I mean, that is what she said, but I mean, she's probably wondering it now, because, I had to meet up with her, get my charger to charge my phone. I walked to a giant pavilion. I'm on free Wi-Fi, guys. Like, I play for free. And I just probably wasn't supposed to be taking this long making a video. She's got to work in the morning, so I need to wrap it up. But hopefully I accomplished something, man. I got you guys what looks like the start of a team that can win on attacks. There might, don't quote me, you know, the four that I'm probably not an attack all team, you know, but yeah, man, I definitely think that if a guy's, you know, using some barbs, it's not the worst thing in the world. Rage increased number of buffs stolen. You can steal buffs. Well, the only buff, I guess, that matters is Solaris' feather for Zom being able to eat her, but I probably should have went after her then, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Balok silences on normal attacks, so that was really stupid to not hit Solaris, guys. What the I'm dying over here, man. Every time that guy goes, I just, Jesus, and he's only 2-starred. So there. Okay, we did not accomplish the way to beat him yet, but maybe that's the missing guy. Yeah, it is. Okay, so the anti-Barb team, the last team that I used, no Furno, I'm going to use the new Barb. It's going to be Balog and the new guy, and Shade and Agnon versus Barb teams. That's how I'm taking them down, I think. I do believe they're beatable, guys. From what I've seen, there's a lot of ways to exploit them. You know, you got to take down the ones that matter. Like, if their ruins only have attack power on one of their guys, that's the one we're going to kill, right? Let's go get those other 4 Aether raids, and by the end of them, I'll wrap it up, guys. And then tomorrow I can shoot a video of PvPing with our new Barb team that we built tonight. And then hopefully I can show a video that, you know, correlates with this one is almost like the part 2. Like, we put it together and now we'll see what we do with it. But yes, if somebody thinks there's a kill-all team, they're probably wrong, unless it's Barbs, or they found a way to get around this Barbs not dying stuff, because when I see an all-Barb team, I can't use my main attack team. My main attack team can't beat a Barb team. Shade is not possessing on turn 2. My Shade's still very usable against Barbs from what we've learned, that he can steal that ring, so you can kill a Barb off in turn 1. You just can't, like, I'm glad, guys. You all are late to the party, the ones that are just now starting to watch me. HP Shade was very, very, very huge advantage in PvP when everybody was on Lily Inferno. Being able to link the best guy on your opponent's team and take it turn 2 was too powerful. It got so powerful that the only time you even had to blink against the team was if they had Gortusk, because that meant you had to link Gortusk so that your Agnak could even hit their best guy. That was the only thing. And then, so when Gortusk isn't there, Shade is just like destroying without even question. Everybody else probably just never really realized that the advantage is because Solaris is the most powerful thing to be doing. Shade's ability to cast fear on his haunt move was better than killing a person. So I nerfed my attack on Shade, intentionally trying not to make it high, because I wanted to cast fear, not kill somebody. Because if I kill him, I just feed Solaris' Fury or her revive. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just make him run away. So and since I'm already linking on turn 1, means I didn't use my first spec, so I still have it saved until whenever I feel like using it. And that time when I feel like using it is when I know I have a chance to make someone leave the screen with it. And 7 out of 10 times, that's exactly what happens, is I just got a free deleted one person off Solaris' team, and then when I possess, that's 2 people off of Solaris' team while I still have 4 on mine. Like, it's people they just didn't catch on, you know? They didn't notice. They just do what their guildmates tell them. They don't actually learn that, you know, oh, maybe I should just change my ruins on something and it might work. But hey, man, Shade ain't doing shit versus Barbs, except, or possess-wise. Shade's possess ain't really doing shit versus Barbs, except the honest old-fashioned way of long gaming it out and possessing them. EQ, silence is the money talker. From what silence and multiple swings from the green guy is what we should be talking about when it comes to Barbs, okay? Because that Baylog being in the first spot is a must. Being able to silence your attacker's team coming in stops them from being able to Lily Vine or dumb shit ya. So, yeah. That should be, I can't think that that's wrong in any way. I think that Baylog has to go in the first spot. Well, and when I say first spot, I just mean he's the first one that you got to pick that gets to go first. Of course, Abigail goes first. Now let's get in there and see if, you know, we're learning anything. See, we got Boss Man 87. Another 5. We run right in there with this. Piecing them up, guys. Piecing them up. You know, like, don't ever feel overwhelmed by something when you live on a planet with 7 billion plus people, guys. And I only bring that up because that's how I felt when I looked at, the new stuff. It was too much. And then I don't have enough dungeon boss friends or, giant, you know, guild yet. So I just felt really helpless when I had so much work that needed to be done with these guys, and now I feel better. Like, and that feeling changed with you all watching, because, not meaning that you all watching was the change, meaning the change took place in this video. Meaning before I started filming this video, guys, my honest opinion was I wish they never made an update. Like, I just wanted to keep playing the way it was. That is my honest opinion. Now, I don't give a shit, because I'm prepared. Maybe I'm not prepared enough, but I'm prepared as in I think I know what these guys are doing. If that makes any sense. I thought I had my Baylog to go first. These slow always gets random, man. I mean, we're already ready to revive and they're not even fucking dead yet. Like, what's going on? I hit the wrong button there, guys. So, that's the first time I've ever done that in my whole entire career of playing Dungeon Boss. I'm sorry, guys. I just used my revive when I didn't even want to. I was actually going to just blow breath and try to heal my team. And I lost the fight because of that. It's kind of scary that I can make a misplay like that on camera and everything. But I guess it's because of my lag. I clicked the revive button just to see that I had 100 fury, and then I went to click back to the Firebird move and then clicked the opponents so fast, and I clicked opponents before a game ever knew I clicked Firebird the first time, I guess. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I lost this fight because of that. I think we were in dominant position to win. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's all I can say about that. I mean, it would have been really cool if somehow you squeaked out and came back. But I think the freeze will get me. Or, yep. Snowy day, I mean. I thought he was on round 3, damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Which one is? Does it happen? Let me find out. Does it happen? Does it happen? Oh, it does happen! It does happen! No! Fuck me! Yeah, we weren't able to come back from our mistake. I truly think we would have smashed his asshole too, man. That was just that's the biggest mistake you could make. Like, if you could only make one mistake, there was no bigger mistake I could make other than pissing away a full revive for no damage. Oh, shit, guys. Yeah, man, thanks for putting Lily in the second spot, cause now I don't have to get Vine, cause I'm gonna silence your ass, motherfucker, like... Fucking son of a bitch on that misplay. But usually, you know, I look at misplays like chess, man. Chess is the best place for misplays to matter. In chess, like when you make that misplay and you give up your queen and you just went from winning to losing, composure is one hell of a skill to have in chess. Meaning when you fuck up, to have the composure to not let it bring you in the quicksand, to just know you're losing and then just know that that means there's no room for any more error and that you have to play perfect for as long as you can and then hope that your opponent isn't putting that much composure into not making a mistake that they'll give you one back later. Because you don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, you took my queen and then everything just goes downhill from there and the game's over, because the queen is not the game, okay? The queen is a piece. Yeah, she's a good one. Don't think she ain't. But, yeah, guys, so, like, the only thing that I regret not getting is a rematch against another badass Barb team so that we could run in our anti-Barbs and see if we got that down yet, because we, so far, ain't got shit, but I think we figured out 3 heroes that are good versus Barbs, and that, once again, I think is Shade is good, Balog is good, and Agnon is good. And the reason why I think they're good is because they all can't be shrouded, and Agnon is good because if you gangbang a guy who's in a rock, it doesn't matter, and Balog is good because he silences, and he can't be silenced because he's shrouded. So, yeah, and then the Link is, you guys can figure it out that much, I'm sure, when you watch that, we want to get that fucking 10? No, man. Get out of here. Somebody kill that guy. Thank you. And we got a silence off. Thank you, thank you. Piecing them up now. I don't even think we need taunt, guys. We just need to honestly just beat this guy to death before he revives. Easy as cake. Easy as fucking cake. Yeah, guys, that's nasty. Makes me think when I get some more stars on my green guy and I start moving or making ruins or something, I guess I can't really ruin him any better, can I? I can just star him up. He's already outperforming Bed like badass more than I expected. Yeah, this is one of those where on defense, you know, my Balog would go first and stop this Koro's shit, but I can't even... You know what? Freeze will fuck my Solaris on it, but... Let's get in there, man. Let's run in there and find out. Prove to me that this ain't the best Barb attack team for starters. Maybe I should have brought, the caster Barb in this fight against Kuros. What do y'all think about that? You think that that's relevant? Do you think that, the fact that dude's immune to fire might actually matter on the team against Kuros? Because, I mean, as is, Kuros wasn't nothing. So, maybe the Barbs, you know, now that they're running off buffs and shit, Kuros might be good again, guy. I fucked up there. I'm so busy running my mouth and trying to rush this video finished that I would, you know, it's okay. What we should have done there was just normal attack, so that way we could have used the buff on turn 2. But we might not even be on turn 2, but I thought that, yeah, the chick automatically makes it to turn 2. Damn, fucking Zom. He can take some hits. Yeah, guys, this staying alive on 1 health shit is ridiculously good with Solaris. Ridiculously good, man. Because... wow. This is getting good. We got the taunt up. You can't remove my corpse. Nothing, man. Zom's frozen, so we can go ahead and try to get... what the f... everybody's frozen. Yeah, guys. So, I'm going to do one more PvP after this one. And then I'm going to end this video and put another one up tomorrow of a straight up PvPing with these guys, because I'm going to PvP tonight with these guys while not recording, and if I see any badass fights, I'm going to record them without any audio. Speaking of which, I have a ton of fights from the last video where I was telling you guys I'm going to start recording against all the 5.8s, 5.7s, 5.6s. I've been doing that, you know, I got tons of them now. But I don't have audio on them because most of the time, like, I'm sitting next to my girlfriend who's already talking to me while I'm playing or something, and I'm not trying to be making a YouTube video at the same time, so I don't just, like, start recording for 3 minutes and then put it away in a lunchbox until I got 20 of them and smash them together. It would make sense. So what I'm going to do is keep the 20 videos all together, rip the audio off of them so that they're muted, and then put them together like a collage, and then I'll just narrate while I watch them go through. And then I'll do a different PvP vid, like the one I'm talking about that I want to put up tomorrow, that'll be live, like with whatever I'm doing, you all can hear it. Yeah, so, and then we'll see which way it works best, you know, I don't know. But yeah, here's gonna be the last one, you guys. Oh my god, fuck that guy. Yeah, 2-streak your ass. How about that? This is fucking ridiculous. I mean, that's... I don't want to run in there, guys. It's a 5-1, but I do like that looks like a tough matchup because Kuros. Here we go. 5-7, 80. Alright, this team I have 100% win with if I just bring Shade, Gore, Lily, Solaris. The reason being is because my team lives forever, their team lives forever. Shade eventually possesses one, then another, then another, then another. Usually I go right for Agnon, or not Agnon, I go right for turn 3 Link Lily after Shades or after Solaris has already done her burn feathers, and then I possess Lily, and now it's my Lily and your Lily versus Gore, Grog, and Solaris. So I mean, you get where that goes. But at least I get to end on a good match, guys. We're keeping the Solaris in there. I like the lineup. I like everything. Let's get in there. I don't like Lily going first. I mean, I would have loved to have seen something different there, but... So I feel like this is not always run team, meaning like this is going to be an attack team a lot of times, but I feel like there's going to be some switch ups, which is why I'm glad I didn't have to destroy my main Ruin team to be happy with this team that I'm playing with, because it gives me like 7 to 10 options to use against people, like I was telling you guys before, that I have multiple ways to, there's multiple ways to play. So I don't like having just 4 guys ruin, and I also don't like having 100 guys ruin. yeah, the real combo that's going on here that, I mean, you all might not even have noticed it, is Baylog can take a hit, and Solaris just needs not everybody to be dead while she's dead. Meaning, like, if Baylog's still alive, there's a good chance my Solaris will make it 2 or 3 turns, because Baylog has to be taken to 1, and then he still gets that turn, which, like, like, speak of the devil, I don't want to hit Gortusk and increase his momentum to hit me. And I don't want my Shade to come out and get frozen, so... Or, not my Shade, I don't want my... Even though he wasn't doing a freeze, maybe he has skin freeze on him. I just didn't want my Solaris to come back to a... Oh, let Gore run over there and smack her and she's frozen and you lose. But, knock on wood, guys, so far it looks like we're about to piece up a... 5-7, I think it was. Maybe not. I don't know. I just don't know what to do about this Gore. That's the missing guy then, maybe, for the team anti. I just don't know what to do. I wish I had a silence or something. Okay, I guess the thing to do is we know Solaris is going to go in the ground eventually, right? So we just start getting on this guy. Alright, wait, what does it say? Ranged spirit attack that silences, provokes one target, triggers Dogs of War if on a team with Abigail. Each stack of rage adds 10% more damage, and he's got 5 stacks. So, fuck it. I wanted to use the last move and see what that even does. But now we got her silenced. We got our Solaris back for 50 million revives. Jesus, wowzers, boys. Wowzers. Melee physical attack on target and a random enemy plus something. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. If you want to see more from me, just keep liking my stuff, keep letting me know. I don't want to make shit nobody's gonna watch, so and also feel free to give me any ideas for new content. This video I'd never planned on it until probably like 10 minutes before I did it, and it's mainly just because the Barbs are the talk right now. Y'all know it. Anyway.